Hey guys, welcome back to the Gran Turismo Sport Deep Playthrough and other episodes. We are tackling the new track Autopolis. In the previous episode did the first section. We'll now be doing the second one. Let's watch the instructional video.
For turn 3, start braking using the side road on the left as your mark. Try not to go too wide on the exit so that you can go smoothly into the next corner. For turn 4, brake lightly and turn in, and come out in a centre line. For the following turn 5, let off of the throttle or brake lightly as you enter. Again, you want to exit this turn in a centre line. For the turn 6 hairpin, brake towards the pillar in front or towards the marshal's post as you enter. Go tight around the corner along the curbstones, and once you see the end of the curbstones on the outer side, give it throttle to make your exit. Accelerate and get your car on the right side to ready yourself for turn 8 that sweeps to the left. Ease off of the throttle as you enter and keep to the inside at partial throttle. When you see the green crash pads in front, you can start to give it full throttle. Turn 10 is the tightest hairpin on the track because it changes from an ascent on entry to a descent on exit. It is a corner with bad visibility and large attitude changes for your car. Start braking. Turn 10 is the tightest hairpin on the track because it changes from an ascent on entry to a descent on exit.
Alright, so he says turn 10 is the tightest corner on the track because it ascents and descents. But tightness doesn't have anything to do with ascension or descension, right? It's just the angle of the corner. So I don't understand his because, like the causality. One more time. I'm just in not the best mood tonight, so I'm bickering on almost everything I encountered today. Sorry for that.
Start to give it full throttle. Turn 10 is the tightest hairpin on the track because it changes from an ascent on entry to a descent on exit. It is a corner with bad visibility and large attitude changes for your car. Start braking at the second arrow sign.
I think it's his intonation of reading what was wrong. It's the tightest corner on the track, and the because it's not like following that previous sentence. It's simply a new sentence saying because it is ascending and descending, there is bad visibility. So it are two separate pieces of information which he reads out like being connected to each other, which is confusing.
An ascent on entry to a descent on exit. Start to give it full throttle. Turn 10 is the tightest hairpin on the track because it changes from an ascent on entry to a descent on exit. It is a corner with bad visibility and large attitude changes for your car. Start braking at the second arrow sign on the right side. Keep to the inside curbstones and go around the turn at partial throttle. Once you are past the hump at the middle of the corner, start to increase throttle.
What I really like about these fictional Gran Turismo games, they really should become real-life track designers, the Gran Turismo track designers, is all the height differences. That is so much more exciting if you have that in a racetrack, in my book, compared to fully flat. I have no idea what to do here. I have no idea. Holy shit. Pretty tight corner. Is this the section that we just watched the video on? I think so, but shit, I really was screwing about. Still have gold. I don't mind. Will only be a bit hard in the full lap attack, because then I will encounter this section again. And maybe I won't be so lucky, because I really have no idea what to do over there. Last section. Actually a memorable moment. The ultimate last section of the circuit experience.
For turn 11, which turns almost 90 degrees to the right,
Final
start
section.
braking at the 50-meter marker board and get on the inside early. Once you are on the apex, go flat out and exit quickly. At turn 12, either let off of the throttle or brake lightly before turning in. Turn at partial throttle, and once you see the orange wall on the far left side, go flat out. Let off of the throttle as you enter turn 13 and exit in a centre line. For turn 14, where the latter half becomes tighter, brake lightly before you turn in. Once you get on a middle line mid-corner, let off of the throttle a little and head towards the inside. For turn 15, which follows, go in a linear line from the apex to the exit. For turn 16, let off of the throttle slightly before you enter. Make your exit towards the start of the curbstones on the outer side. For turn 17, turn in while braking lightly from a centre line.
I was hoping for a fun track, but this
Use
is
the side road on the inside as your cue to go flat out, and continue to clear turn 18.
not at all fun. All those sweeping bends in my book. It's really way too much fighting understeer. I really don't like sections like that. It's really like the Barcelona circuit, like 2 circuits ago, which was also pretty annoying. Again, no clue what to do. Let's just try it. This is really not fun. My idea of fun. That's what I mean. Really, even a blind person could complete these on the first attempt, if I can do it. Alright, final full lap attack of the circuit experience. Good to know that I actually experienced all the tracks the game has to offer. By the way, this is such a cool background menu music in my book. But already in a previous episode I fully listened to it and I made you endure that. It was pretty boring probably, me listening to music. So I won't do that again. Alright, this will probably take some trial and error because again, I have no idea what to do here. Probably a good idea to brake a bit earlier, maybe at the 150 meter sign. I have no idea. The environment is cool, but the track layout is just not my kind of track. With all those sweeping bends, simply not my thing. They all look alike. That's also the problem. They look like identical. All the corners in this track. How am I supposed to know each nuance of the corner without spending like 10 hours on this track? Should become muscle memory at one point. I don't really feel like putting in all that time. Unfun can you make your game by adding stupid tracks? Baffles me that anybody would like this track. Alright, one more time. Yeah, damn it. And the problem is I don't feel like I'm improving or anything because I'm also not soaking it in. It just goes in one ear out the other. Because I simply don't like it. And it takes too much brain power to try to distinguish all those similar looking bands. If it would be fun, I would be way more engaged and eager to master it. But that's where the problem lies. There's only like a couple of corners in this track which are fun in my book. For the rest, it's all like very, very similar, boring, understeering-y corners. That concludes the circuit experience. Actually, a pretty weird feeling because I've been spending quite some time in this menu or in this section of the game. But also a pretty good feeling because the last couple of tracks I really didn't dig. Up until the Le Mans track, it was, or that track, the Le Mans itself was great. But everything that came afterwards. Really, really meh. Really meh. Barcelona shit, Autopolis shit, the one in between. That one was pretty cool. The Tokyo Expressway, whatever one, South Loop or something. Let's watch the replay. Hello. Car though. What is it? RCA or something? RCF? It was the RCF GT3. Alright, final exit out of the circuit experience. See you later. It was fun. Mostly. Alright, I would like to do the little Peugeot for the Gran Turismo vibe. And another Porsche. Thank you very much. I think I already have that one. Very nice, peoples. Gold, 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 gold. Pretty cool music, by the way. Ah, cool. Wasn't even sure, didn't even knew this car was in the game. The Z8. Car that skyrocketed in price, pretty much. Alright, 100% driving school, mission challenge, circuit experience. Guys, in the next episode we are going to tackle cool music. The Sunday Cup, really like nostalgia coming up here. There's quite a lot of races. Let's see what kind of car we need. No car model restrictions. N400. Can I take everything? Oh, yeah. But there are all like Meganes and Peugeots and whatever, and I am driving like an 80s Ferrari. It's a bit weird. Change that. Where can I freaking select my car, people? Over here. Alright. I only need... it's up to N... Can I also do N500? Switch add sheets. I can maybe detune it or something. Please increase the power level and adjust power ratio to bring the car's maximum output to 374. Screw that, I'm not gonna tinker with those settings. 374. Can I? God damn it! I want to get into the car menu to tune this car to 374 horsepowers. Okay. Now I start the race. That's not what we want. Can I tune the car here? No, not really. Ah, you can actually change the... Oh no, you cannot change it. Man, if each game takes this much tinkering, it's annoying. 374 horsepower. I could take this Porsche, but I think compared to like little Peugeots, I will be blasting by, I would assume. I want to start the Sunday Cup in a small car, like a fun little car. That's what it's all about. Start small and earn your way up. I'm going to go in the MR2. That really gives the Gran Turismo vibe. Don't need to again load the game. Loading time is so long because I'm not gonna be able to complete the race anyways. How many laps? 6 laps. No, I have no time for that. Guys, this will have to be done in the next episodes. Looks pretty cool. A lot of crowds. Sorry for my bickering in the last 3 episodes. I simply didn't have the best day today. And I recorded 3 episodes. So in all of those, my mood was suboptimal. For which my apologies, doesn't happen that often. Usually I'm pretty happy that I can dive into a game. I was today as well, but yeah, with a bit of a moody temper or moody mindset. Cool, those dudes at the pit wall. Holy shit, this is all new to me. This really feels more alive than the circuit experience or the challenges and stuff. Now it's all really much more populated, it seems, in the career modes. The GT League modes. Pretty cool. Now you really have to sense that something is coming up with all the people awaiting and anticipating the race. Very cool. Anyways, guys, I will stop my ramblings. I hope you still enjoyed this episode somewhat, and that I will meet you again in the next one. And what I hope above all, like my granddad used to tell me, my brother and my sister each and every day, like a lesson teach to younglings up until adulthood. Each day we got the memo which said, never forget to always keep on gaming. See you later, guys.